In the last section, we saw how pronounced the changes in client behavior and attitude are with every little more trust, and that the trick really lies in nudging up that trust ever so slightly with everything that we do. We also saw that the more trust you have, the less time and effort it takes. And in fact, when you have a high level of trust like 9 or 10, it turns into a pleasure and you have this wonderful momentum with your team and with your clients. Now we're going to have a look at what's actually behind it. What is the neuroscience of trust behind it? When we hold our workshops, at this moment, I typically pull out my Wonder Spray and I spray it around the room, and I tell people this is in fact how you get more trust instantly. As you can imagine, the reaction is quite mixed, from shock and horror to laughter. But what is really important is that there is actually a grain of truth to it. With this kind of spray, you can in fact buy it on the internet, and it is advertised as things like Oxy Love, Oxy Trust, all of those kinds of things. And it promises you that if you spray it on yourself and you walk into a meeting, that the meeting will go far better and you will be more successful because people instantly trust you. Of course, that's bullshit. But there is a grain of truth to it. What they say is in there is oxytocin. And oxytocin is the stuff that is connected to our trusting experience. Therefore, it is incredibly important to change your thinking from seeing trust as some kind of fluffy emotion to seeing it as nothing but a physical reaction, a bit like a reflex. What happens with oxytocin is that if we have higher oxytocin levels, our propensity to engage, the desire to engage, to interact, but also to transact, go through the roof. Paul Zak is a neuroscientist from the US, and he has done a lot of studies into oxytocin since 2005. And he found that if he gave one group oxytocin nasal spray and the other group a placebo, and then he tested their investment behavior, those that received the oxytocin nasal spray transacted at almost double the amount than those that were giving a placebo. So it is actually physically proven that oxytocin and that trusting feeling lead to higher transactional values. If you're more interested in that topic, there is a fabulous TED talk by Paul Zak about the moral molecule and the connection between oxytocin, trust, and transactional behavior on YouTube under TED.